Hi, and welcome to this edition of Office Hours with Stitchcraft Marketing. I'm Michelle. I run operations at Stitchcraft, and I am joined by Rebecca. Our monthly office hours at Stitchcraft Marketing are so we can share a little bit about an important topic to you or a topic we feel important to you and give you a chance to also ask questions. We have about a 10-minute presentation up front, and then I'll open up the floor to questions. You can ask me questions about the topic at hand or anything you would like. This is your chance to get some free advice from us. So we are talking today about your last year numbers and what to do with them and how to set goals. So this is in reference to our first blog post of February that can be found at stitchcraftmarketing.com/blog/ you have last year's numbers. Now what? It's numbers versus customers. Do you think it's more important to make business goals based off of your numbers or your customers? We get that customers may sway your decisions, especially when sales are slow, and some of your customers are probably the squeaky wheel. But one customer's interest may not serve your business as a whole. It's important to look at both new trends your customer base is excited about and the facts or the numbers to guide your goals for your business. So how do you know your target customer? Are you aiming your efforts at a specific customer, or are you trying to keep up with the window shopper who rarely buys? Some questions to help you define your target customer. What do they like? Where do they live? How old are they? How much disposable income do they have? And how much of that income do they actually spend on crafting? What pain points do they have? What are their aspirations? What's their name? How well do you know your target customer? Do you know your numbers? Do you know your last year's revenue, your average monthly revenue, your trends by quarter or season, your average order value, your sell-through rates, your adjusted gross income, your profit margin? Lots of other numbers we could look at too. All of these numbers provide hard facts to build strong goals while keeping your target customer in mind. So goals are best made with both your customers and numbers in mind. All right, so I like to talk about 3 types of goals. There's intuitive goals. That's what you feel is right for your business. A hunch, maybe it's from your years of experience, and maybe it's from efforts from truly refining your target customer. There's quantitative goals. These are measurable with numbers. They're facts. You can count and look at your charts, your reports, and see exactly what they are. And the dream goals. This is every wish you could possibly have for your business. Maybe it's the Grant Cardone 10X goals, the all out, the dream that started your business in the first place. Why did you get started? Maybe it's you wanted complete freedom to go on vacations whenever you want. Maybe it's that you wanted everyone to learn how to sew and quilt within their own home. So how do you set big goals while facing reality? At Stitchcraft Marketing, we love the SMART goal system, and that is S for specific, the who, the what, the when, the where, why, which. This could be a sales or revenue number, a customer acquisition rate, a selling out of a specific section of your inventory online. It's specific. M is for measurable. From and to, a number, a threshold, a mark to meet. It's how you're going to measure if you are reaching your goal. And another way to look at this is also what milestones you're hitting along the way. So this could be on your email campaigns that you go from a 12% open rate to a 28% open rate. A is for attainable. This is how. If you can't put together how you're going to achieve the goal, it's probably not the right goal. And relevant. How worthwhile is this goal? Is this goal consistent with other goals for your business or the current state of the economy or in reflection to what last year was like? And then T for timely, when. Time limits assist consistent efforts to achieve your goals. How quickly are you going to make this goal be, I want it done by? Do you want a year-end goal? Do you want a quarterly goal? Do you want a 5-year goal? All of those are great. So next slide is just a chart on these SMART goals. Again, sometimes it's fun to look at it visually instead. So let's try out a couple goals. Goal number 1, increase sales revenue by 3% at the end of 2024. Goal number 2, grow your returning customer revenue by 5% by the end of quarter 2 to ultimately increase the spend on acquiring new customers in quarters 3 and 4 by $1,000 per month. Through quarter 2, you'll bundle new items with dead stock, advertise exclusively to your current customers in limited quantities to both increase your average order value and clear space for new inventory you know your target customers will love. By bundling and using scarcity psychology, you will sell the dead stock at a higher price per unit than if you simply discounted them and increase your overall spend. In quarter 3 and 4, you'll dedicate this extra $1,000 per month on targeted brand awareness advertising campaigns to increase your customer base with your ideal clientele. So which of those goals was smarter? Both goals technically fit the SMART criteria, technically, but goal 2 met the criteria and defined in detail the how of attaining the numbers of that goal and had your ideal customer in mind. With goal 2, you could even go further to define what your customer acquisition goals are for the quarters 2 and quarters 3 and 4. You could have goals for your ad performance metrics. You could have for quarters 1 and 2, the goal of increasing your average order value and so many more items. So I would love to hear who has a goal or a question on goals. Any questions on goals or other topics? Okay, no problem. I'd love for you to think on how you can make your goals more detailed so then they are more attainable as you go along. Join us for next session on March 20th, which will be with Flossie on spring craft trends.